On Christmas Day, a young boy finds 3 presents under the Christmas tree. Opening the first present, he finds a pair of shoes and begins to cry. Opening the second present, he finds a soccer ball and cries even harder. Opening the third present, he finds a pair of bicycle shorts. He buries his face in his hands and starts sobbing. In a locked room, a man is found hanging by his neck from the ceiling. His feet are not touching the ground. The room is completely empty. There are no tables or chairs or anything else. There is a puddle of water under his feet. How did the man kill himself? A woman proves in court that her husband was murdered by her sister. Even though the judge finds the sister guilty of murder, he can't send her to prison. Why isn't he able to send her to prison? A man is driving down a highway with his son in his car. They get into a car accident and both are critically injured. 2 ambulances from 2 different hospitals arrive. The man is taken to one hospital and his son is taken to another hospital. The doctor walks into the operating room, looks at the boy and says, "I can't operate on this boy. He is my son." A man was just doing his job when he accidentally tore a hole in his suit. 3 minutes later, he was dead. Why? The police find a dead man lying in a field of snow. The man was murdered. The police find a set of tire tracks leading away from the field. They follow the tracks to a nearby farm. At the farmhouse, they find an old man and a disabled woman sitting on the porch. They question the man and woman and discover that neither of them can drive. Then they arrest the woman for murder. Why did they arrest her? A married couple flew to Florida on a holiday. They booked a nice hotel. During the vacation, the husband was murdered. The police searched the couple's hotel room and found a camera, a plane ticket, and a bottle of suntan lotion. The police immediately arrested the wife. Why did they arrest the wife? A man is captured and condemned to death. He has to choose between 3 rooms. The first room is full of raging fires. The second room is full of assassins with loaded guns. And the third is full of lions that haven't eaten in nearly 3 years. Which room should he choose? There was a rich man who lived in a mansion with his wife and servants. One Sunday morning, the man was murdered in his study. The police came to question his wife and the servants. The wife said that she was asleep in the bedroom at the time of the murder. The cook said she was in the kitchen preparing breakfast. The butler said he was in the dining room polishing the silver. The maid said she was in the driveway collecting the mail. The gardener said he was in the garden picking vegetables. Who murdered the rich man? I found an ancient book on black magic. It explains how to put a curse on someone. This is what is written in the instructions. If you follow these steps exactly, the curse will be placed on the person of your choosing. However, if you make even one small mistake, the curse will be placed on you instead, so be careful. Do you still wish to proceed? Of course I do. I have an enemy. There is someone who I hate with all my heart. Someone I wish would die horribly. I want to place a curse on this person. That's why I search for this book of black magic. I want this curse to work, so I will follow the steps exactly. Step 1. Close your eyes and imagine the face of your enemy. That's simple. I couldn't forget this person's face even if I wanted to. Okay, what's next? Step 2. Imagine the curse you want to place on your enemy and what it'll do to them. I want this person to suffer the worst kind of pain imaginable. I want them to be suffering so much that they wish they were dead. Alright, what's the next step? Step 3. Open your eyes. Once again, thank you for listening to another episode of the Cryptic Collection. The answers from last week are posted below. As always, next week's video will have this week's answers. If you like what you hear, please like and subscribe. And watch out for weirdos on Valentine's Day, or else you might be dead by midnight.